Hi, this is Joby Provido, and you're listening to Contemplating the Rosary, where we talk about how to pray the Holy Rosary even better. In 104 episodes, over 4 seasons, we will explore a method of how to say the Rosary the way Pope St. John Paul II, Pope Paul VI, and other Rosary advocates recommend, and that's by contemplating the mysteries while we say the Our Father, Hail Mary, and Glory Be. This podcast is based on the book Beyond the Veil, Contemplating the Mysteries of the Holy Rosary, available at Lazada in the Philippines and in print or Kindle on Amazon, wherever you are. Visit kindlingspress.com for more information and where you can read and download the episode guide. This is episode 22, and I can't believe we have only one more set of mysteries to explore in this season. Yet I'm always happy you're joining in to hear how we can pray the Rosary even better. Today we'll take a break from the mysteries and do a Lighthouse episode. This time, let's talk about how we can go through the mysteries of the Rosary with Mary. Pope St. John Paul II said in Rosarium Virgini Mariae that the Rosary is a spiritual journey with Mary. If that is one way we can define the Rosary, then it means we have to have Mary at our side. We say the mysteries with her at our side. How can we do this? Let's explore. One way we can do this is imagine that we are beside Mary as the scene of the mystery unfolds. Isn't it that when friends go through important events in life, a sort of bond forms? Friends who go through a vacation together have all their lives to talk about and relive that vacation. A family that survives some hardship together know they can rely on one another because they've gone through some trial. Soldiers of a military company that engage a common enemy create a lifelong bond. Likewise, as we grow older, we tend to forget the tiny details that happen in our life, but when we remember the important ones, we tend to remember those who were there with us. The mysteries of the Rosary are the highlights of our Lord's life in the story of our salvation. Let's put ourselves beside Mary in each of them. It's one way of developing a relationship with Mary, and I think we will all like to do that. We're always looking to love the good and beautiful. We're always attracted by these characteristics. Well, I think next to Christ, if there is one person we should want to have a relationship with, it is the Blessed Mother, whose goodness reflects God's goodness, whose love reflects God's love, whose spiritual beauty reflects God's beauty. There's no other who comes closer to reflecting God than Mary. So if Mary is part of the scene in the mystery we are praying, let's put ourselves beside her. If she isn't part of the scene, let's imagine her watching the scene and we're beside her, watching the scene with her. If you're prompted to say something to her, do so. Mother, I'm so sorry that my sins have caused your son to suffer so much. Or, Mother, what crazy things did your relatives ask you when our Lord turned the water into wine? Another way we can think of being with Mary is that we keep her company. And again, it's natural that when two people are in constant companionship, they tend to talk the same way, wear the same clothes, have the same haircuts. Deeper than that, they develop similar personalities. Lumen Gentium says it very nicely, so let me quote. Just as two friends frequently in each other's company tend to develop similar habits, so too by holding familiar converse with Jesus and the Blessed Virgin, by meditating on the mysteries of the Rosary, and by living the same life in Holy Communion, we can become, to the extent of our lowliness, similar to them and can learn from these supreme models a life of humility, poverty, hiddenness, patience, and perfection. End quote. On our next Rosary, let's remember to walk through the life of our Lord beside Mary, conversing with her. Before long, we'll surely move towards perfection, for how can that not be? That ends our episode today, and next episode will start on the glorious mysteries. As always, this podcast is brought to you by thecatholictalks.com and kindlingspress.com, where you can read more articles on the Catholic faith and find more books on Catholicism. This has been Joby Provido. I'll say goodbye for now, and please join me again next time when we can learn to pray the Rosary better. Bye-bye.